Hey guys, I'm going to be going back to Dark Reign in Vision World now that I have an EX1 Fina. I got her EX1 from the Shard Dungeon finally, so we're going to give it a go. This is not the best team you could do. You know, I'm using not the highest break. I'm using a dead slot with Dark Veritas to provoke, but it's going to get the job done, which is all I really care about. We're just going to guard these two. Fina is going to triple bolting. Squall is going to triple bolting. Knights are going to triple absolute. And we're going to triple absolute with Kane. Go ahead and chain this up. That gives us a 100 count chain score, which is such an outdated, stupid scoring, but it's still here for some reason. So we have to do it. Alright, so yeah, so Dark Veritas is provoking because the boss does an 800% Dark Imperil. And you could like mitigate it or just spell it and all that foolishness, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to absorb it with this guy. So we're going to go ahead and guard everyone as we just chill out. Fina is EX1, which takes 5 turns for her SLB. But we've got to do it before Kane jumps, which means basically just sitting here stalling for lots of turns. So we'll go ahead and do the Behemoth field, and we just continue to wait. If Fina was EX3, I could kill this guy on turn 5 and not have to worry about all this setup, but she is not EX3, so I cannot do that. Alright, so we're going to do Modifier Boost with Graph, wait for this to finish. Then we can dispel the Imbues with Squall. Alright, so what else are we going to do? We're going to do some buffs with Fina. Gonna guard you, we're gonna shift you, and I should have done this before buffing, not that big a deal though. We'll go ahead and stack your LB, and then Kane, we'll go ahead and shift here, and we will do his cooldown for mod boost. Alright, some attacks, whatever. Now turn 5 is when that 800% Imperil comes in, which is this turn. Let's see, so Fina is going to do her SLB now that it's finally ready. Let's see, Knights of Grandshout are going to Magnus, Imperil, and then just whatever. Let's see, you can guard. We don't need anything from Graph. I guess we can shift Graph on this turn. Doesn't really matter, honestly. The fight will be over before it matters. We can guard you, and Kane's got to jump this turn. Yeah, I really wish Kane's jump wasn't the stupid, outdated 2-turn jump like old Dragoons, but it is, so whatever. Anyway, there is the huge Imperil. As you see, he is 800% Imperil to Dark. And again, you could like gear forward, you could mitigate it, you could, you know, work around it, but I'm just not bothering. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use Squall to break the boss. The rest of the party can just chill. Oh yeah, we got to do Tyvus's SQR with this guy for the next turn burst, and the rest of these guys can just hang out. Okay. So there's an 88% break. Not the highest, but it's good enough. Some attacks. Our guy's still imperiled, you know, kind of whatever. And now Kane is ready to drop, so we're going to SLB with, or LB with you. We're going to cap with Graph. Fina will chain bolting, along with Squall from Braska's TMR, and then Dark Veritas. Okay, so let's go ahead and start Graph. And alright, let's hope we got good damage. We'll see what happens. It's not going to be the best because I'm using like dead party slots and stuff. Squall and Dark Veritas are basically worthless party slots. We got 15 billion, 15.4, good enough, whatever. If I had Axstar, I could drop Squall and then do a lot better damage. If I had someone worth putting in the party slot, I could drop Dark Veritas and do a lot better damage. But as you can see, here is the breakdown. Knights of Grandshout do tremendous damage. Graph and Kane do whatever damage, but 9 billion is pretty good. And there it is. Hey, I got a higher score. Okay. So rank up, and you know, players with Axstar are going to do way better than me, but I'm at 872, top 1,000. Probably drop by that by the end, to be honest. I'd probably be somewhere around like 1,200, I guess, because not having Axstar for the breaking, or not Axstar, Reagan. Reagan's the holy breaker. Yeah, not having a Reagan is a big deal, and when you don't have all the best units, you don't get to the top ranks. Okay, there's my clear. See you next time. And I forgot to show you the gear just for people's curiosity. Let's do that real quick before I upload the video. Graph in the base form is like super whatever. Shift form is 300 human, 250 demon. Chain cap increase, 9,700 attack power. Kane, base form naked. Shift form is using his double-handed chronicle. 300 human, 275 demon, 800 jump, 5,600 attack power. My Kane is only EX1 and doesn't have the Final Fantasy IV card because cards are random on JP, never got it. So he is not nearly as good as he could be, but he did whatever. Knight's Grandchild, base form, whatever. Shift form has maxed everything. Maxed human, maxed demon, maxed LB, 8,000 attack power. As you saw, they did crazy damage. Type is STMR for even more damage. They carried the fight for damage. Base form Fina is using a water weapon for chaining. We've got, or gear is completely irrelevant. Yeah, she was my old provoker. I swapped that because I didn't like dealing with the Imperil. So there is Fina's setup. She did the buffs and all. Squall, literally here only for the 88% defense break. I don't feel like using crowns on lock, so there it is. Yep, his gear is whatever. Braska TMR, Rage Beast Roar to dispel Graph, and super whatever. Dark Veritas is our provoker because he absorbs darkness. He is evasion, passive provoke, and that's pretty much it. He's using Braska's TMR to help chain, and Luck Junction to give me extra gil. And that was the team. Okay, see you next time.